Mississippi, a couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground. We're going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Hill. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love when offenses see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on 3rd and long, playing soft coverage. Get the ball to your playmaker, let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Might as well stick with him. Picks up the first down. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So LSU's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
To throw, it's Levin. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, for some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They'll run it with Caden Duro. And he's in! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Keeps it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a golden boot.
And been playing since...
Could be an alley. They finally get to him, but what a way there to pick up the 1st down. He has 89 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
No, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed
looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden booth that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
moments, the big plays through rivalry games like this one etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. First play of the period, first down here. Running right, it's Durham. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Tigers are rolling down the field. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Completes it in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Hard running there. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Got his man. Runs through a man. He might have space. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quickly complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The clock ticks down. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Platt. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Line gets set. First down. Looking for a man. It's Hill. Hauls it in, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it.
Man, what a catch by the big tight end. They got those big old huge mitts, those big dudes. So nice job sticking up in the air, and it just sticks to it, makes the nice spectacular grab.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Smith takes the handoff. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He's up to 107 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Oh, they blocked it.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air, it's Levitt. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They march 72 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Durham. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Touchdown, Tigers! His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for space, it's Russell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires left. Right on the money. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. Finding some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter. We'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Number 44, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Back to throw, it's Hill. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Running inside, it's Smith. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Picks up 9. Coming up, 4th down.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Berry. Got enough for the 1st. There's some room. Touchdown, LSU! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is a Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Hill. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's got him. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expect.
There he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. He now has 74 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season. Makes the catch. It's Green. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver. And usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners are going to bail. Looking for a man. It's Hill. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Keeps it on first down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Finds his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football.
He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fakes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line.
I'll tell you, I love the effort by the defense on that play, stopping him short of the goal line. It's now 4th down, and if this offense chooses to go for it here in this situation, can the defense come up with another big play?
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Goes to the option. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They want that clock to run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. On 1st down, it's Durham again. Makes it past the marker. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
59, Arkansas, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Back to pass, it's McClung. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to.
Here's a little room there. Past the 30, the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's McClung. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team on. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.